It's Friday Night Bourbon Fight. What's up, everybody? And boy, do we have a Friday Night Bourbon Fight for you guys. It's one of my highest ranked bourbons of 2022, Parker's Heritage Double Oaked versus 13 Colonies Double Oaked. Now, if you guys have not heard of 13 Colonies, you need to check them out. Thank you guys for the sample. They sent me a sample of their Double Oaked plus their bourbon and their rye. Reviews will be coming out on those soon. This Double Oaked that they sent me has been getting tons of praise in the Whiskey Tube community. A lot of people were claiming it was their 2022 Bourbon of the Year. It comes in at 135.3 proof, and so I thought it would be perfect to pair it against Parker's Heritage, which comes in at 132.2 proof. It was my top bourbon of 2022 until I tasted George T. Stagg from last year. But this is still a fantastic bourbon. Everybody's telling me that 13 Colonies is just as good. I have my doubts, but I am going to review them. We are going to just do the nose, palate, and finish. Pair these two up against each other, see who wins Bourbon Night Fight, or Friday Night Bourbon Fight. I don't know which is which. The color on both of these is just insanely dark, if you can see that. Again, they're double oaked, so this is going to be an exciting fight. Here we go. Glass one on the nose. Oh, sweet Jesus. It is so good. I mean, just deep, dark, buttery brown sugar. Sometimes with double oaked, I can get off-putting notes, and I'm not crazy about it. This particular glass, I don't know if I would know it was double oaked off the nose. Smells very, bee tacky to me. Smells like a Buffalo Trace Antique Collection. Just really, really nice. Man, oh man. Tons of dark, dense, rich flavors on the nose there. All right, glass two. Again, very similar. Same thing. This glass two is just, there's a slight grain note in there for me. It's really good. There's nothing wrong with it. Fantastic. There's just a little bit of graininess. But I absolutely love it. Again, same thing. Kind of those deep brown sugar, rich notes. On the nose, guys, I'm really surprised. I don't know which is which, but 13 Colonies is in here somewhere, and it's holding up to Parker's Heritage on the nose. I'm going to give the edge to glass one, whatever that is, but it's way closer than I thought already. So for those new to Friday Night Bourbon Fight, we just give a point for nose, palate, finish, and then we rate them. So here we go. Palate on glass one. God, that's good. There's honey, some nuttiness there. Again, those deep, rich brown sugar notes. A little bit drying on the palate on the back end. But again, we're talking 133 proof at least, 135 proof, I think, for the 13 Colonies. So that's one of those. Whatever that is, drinks less than the proof. Go to glass two. Oh, man. Glass two, very bitter compared to glass one. I'm going to have to taste these back to back, but glass two, while good, honestly doesn't hold a candle to glass one, whatever that is. So it tastes younger. It tastes more bitter, more astringent. It's almost like we tasted some 13 Colonies on live stream. There was a little bit of a Scotch tape note that Ben turned me on to. I did pick that up in this glass, on glass two. So let me take one more sip. I'm going to do two first, then one. Give it a fair shake here. It's really good. There is some tobacco-y notes, a lot of really rich tobacco notes on glass two. It's just not as put together as glass one. Glass one was just more rounded, This is glass 2 is more drying on the palate than glass 1, and glass 1 was pretty drying on the palate. So let me taste one back to back here. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I am sorry, but glass 1 is superior to glass 2 on the palate and the nose and the finish. It's a clean sweep, whatever glass 1 is, really good. All right, let's get to the reveal, guys. Glass B is 13 colonies. I think you guys can probably see the 13 on there, which is what I thought it was. And again, guys, I wish that this beat out Parker's Heritage because it's probably going to be a little easier to find, a little cheaper on secondary. As you guys know, Parker's Heritage probably going for, you know, $700-800 on secondary, whereas the 13 colonies now, I think it's around 300 maybe. And I think that's too much for the 13 colonies. It's good, but it's not whiskey of the year category. It does not compete with Parker's Heritage. I've seen a lot of people say that it does. It doesn't. I'm sorry, it doesn't. I wish it did. But all that being said, 13 colonies, you sent me this sample. I told you guys I had to be 100% honest with my review. I will tell you guys, fantastic job. Just because it didn't stack up to Parker's Heritage or George T. Stagg, in my opinion, for you guys to come out with this double oaked product at 135 proof. I don't know what the age is. I'm sorry. It is really good. You guys did a fantastic job. I love the bourbon. I just wanted to put it up against something that everybody was thinking that it was better than. And I wouldn't say it was bourbon of the year, but you know, top 10 bourbons of last year. Hell yeah, man. And for you guys to do that is absolutely fantastic. So great job. All right, guys, let me know in the comments, have you had 13 colonies double oaked yet? If you have, please leave a comment. Let them know how much you love it. I'm sure they'll be watching this review. If you've had Parker's Heritage and compared the two, also let me know what you guys thought. Hope you enjoyed this Friday Night Bourbon Fight. Until next time, cheers, everybody.
And then I